There we go. Okay. Hopefully. Yes. Okay. Looks like we're working here on YouTube live stream. Good stuff. Okay. Now, shoot. Get my head cut off. Looks like I'm bald. This is pretty funny. Okay. Here we go. We'll go live on TikTok as well. Let's see. I don't know if I've got this right on there. Hey guys, welcome. Welcome on TikTok. Give me a second. All right, welcome you guys. I am super excited to be here today and do my live and teach you something today that hopefully can help you in 2026. I am live here on TikTok and I'm live here on YouTube, which is awesome. I love being able to go live in both places. Hey, Richard, thanks for joining today. We're going to talk about how to turn a simple online business into consistent income in 2026. As a dad of 6 kids, I don't know if you have felt like me, but as dad of 6 kids, working full time, been working my tail off and wanting to build something, wanting to make a change. Let's see, I'm trying to find the best place to put this little guy. Dang it. Let's see. Hey guys, how are you? Welcome. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out. Well, I don't know if that's going to work. I guess that works there, but it kind of overlaps. But all right, good enough. It's going to be what it is. All right. Okay. As dad of 6 kids, working full time, and then it just seems like it has seemed like every single month I just struggle, meaning living paycheck to paycheck. And I've been in my career for 22 years, and I thought, man, when I started 20 years from now, I'm going to be in a good spot. I'm going to be out of debt. I'm going to be able to um, be home with my kids and have the time that I want. 22 years later, still struggling, still grinding, still trying to get um, out of debt, trying to replace my income and trying to get home. Okay. And I want to share with you guys something super simple and exciting because this is what I found. Okay. I found a way to turn a simple online business into consistent income for 2026. What you do not need, you guys, what you do not need is right now, you don't need more ideas. Okay. You maybe come up with the idea, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this. You're chasing the next thing. No, if you just keep doing that, you're just going to be starting over every single time. You don't need that. You don't need more platforms. It used to be that you just plastered your stuff everywhere and you'd be able to make income. Okay. Now, you guys, I'm learning this from a 7-figure earner, and she's teaching this how to build this online. And I want to help dads be able to replace their income, okay, quit their job, be stay-at-home dads without sacrificing their income. And this is a way that you can do it, okay? And of course, moms too. Hey, you guys are dropping in. I'd love to hear from you, where you're from. Drop in the chat where you're from. I love it. Thanks for joining, Pedro, Authorito, Jay, others that have joined. Sorry if I missed your name. JBK, appreciate you guys coming in and joining. The other thing you don't need is more hours, okay? One of the things when I was trying to find something that would work for me is I worked full time, right? Well, I worked full time, and actually my job ended on December 31st, or at least my contract. Hey guys, thanks for joining. Drop where you're from. I'd love to hear where you're from. And I didn't have a lot of time because working full time and then coming home and being with your family and then doing things around the house, you don't have a lot of time as a dad, right? And I tried other things that just took a lot of time, and it took more time and trading more time for money that just didn't work for me. And so I was super excited when I saw this because, it's a great idea. You don't need more platforms. You don't need more time to do this. Okay. You can do this, and I'm going to show you how and how that works as we go through each one of these things. Okay. So stick with me. I'm going to show you how that works and how you don't need more time. What you guys really need is one offer. Okay. Keep it really simple. One offer. Okay. And you need that to be at 100% profit. Let me just write that better. Hopefully you guys can see that. I know I'm putting a lot on here. There's a lot to cover, and I don't have a paper, so I've got to put it all on one whiteboard and then we go through it. I apologize. Hopefully that works. I'd love to hear from you if you guys are able to read that. I appreciate that. So, one offer. Let me give you an example. And one offer at 100% profit. Okay. A lot of people, they look at affiliate marketing and other things and network marketing where you just make a percentage, small percentage. Okay. I did network marketing, did it for years, trying to replace my income. And it took me a lot of time to do. Here's the thing. Okay. If I have a product, well, not real, not if I had a product I'd sell, I'd make $12.50 per month every time I sold it. Okay. Now, if I wanted to make six figures with that, I would have to find 8,000 customers in order to make six figures with that one product, making $12 each time I sold it. Okay. That's a lot of customers, and that takes a lot of work. And that's why people struggle with network marketing, because you just get a small amount. The other thing why they struggle is they're having to bug friends and family, and it's just no fun doing that. So I'm going to show you how, with this simple online business, you don't have to struggle. You don't have to go contact, you don't have to go find friends and family or bug friends and family, and you let systems do the work for you. And we're going to talk about that. So, you guys, the e-learning industry is projected to be a $1 trillion industry in 2026. Thank you, you guys, for that like. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you guys joining. Angel, thank you for the likes. That's awesome. Projected to be a $1 trillion industry, guys, in 1 year. 1 year from now, we're 2026, 2027. That is huge. And you guys can take advantage of that and take a piece of that. Okay. Now, the products, okay, this offer that I actually have it. Part of that, there's a $900 product, 600, 300, 300, and 100. Okay. Now, with that 100, well, let's see. I don't know if this is going to show up very good, but we're going to give it a try. Okay. With the 900 product, in order to make 6K, guess how many customers I need, you guys? 112. With 600, I only need 167. Way different than the 8,000 that I was talking about. And having to get 8,000 customers. No, it doesn't work. It takes a lot of work to do that. I would rather go find 112 customers in a year and make six figures. You guys, the reason why I believe the e-learning industry is going to hit $1 trillion is, one, our economy is crazy. People are looking for something different. People are waking up to the fact that jobs literally just stand for just over broke. How many people have a job? How many people work? How many people have a job? Put in the comments. I'd love to hear how many people. What do you do? Yeah, if you have a job, okay, put yes in the comments if you have a job. Okay. And what I found with the job is I just continue to be just barely over broke. Okay. I go to work. I'm building somebody else's. I'm building somebody else's dream. I'm building my boss's dream, and not mine. And I'm getting paid a little bit just to, yes, pipe fitter. Okay, awesome, Bernie. Do you own your own business or do you work for somebody? And I found that why am I going to work? I'm getting paid. I only get paid when I'm there for an hour a day. Okay. Thank you for the someone. Okay, you have a boss, work for somebody. Okay. Thank you for that, Rose. Prophet Maxos, follow and the follow. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. And I what I found is that all I get is just over broke. And thank you for becoming a fan as well. That's awesome. Bernie, thank you for the follow as well. Um, that the more I worked, the less time I had, and I still wouldn't be able to get ahead. How many people have you felt that? Same thing. And I'm like, I need to do something different. My career, what I've been doing for 22 years, is I'm a software engineer and test. Okay. I write automated programs that test for me. So testing websites, applications, whatever. I'm a geek. I'm a nerd. Okay. So if I can do this, anybody can do this. It takes a lot of communication and talking. As far as the tech skills, okay, that's not a problem for me. However, if you're worried about tech skills, I'll show you that you don't need tech skills in order to do this. Okay. Anybody can do this. In fact, you're probably way better than me talking and communicating if you're not a techie. Okay. I have had to really work at that and I'm still learning it. So thank you for the like. I appreciate that. And so, um, I just lost my train of thought. Yeah. So what I found is working for somebody else. Yes. What was I talking about, guys? Help me out. I was talking about, I'm fantastic talking. That's awesome. Yeah, and that's a great skill to have. Okay, now we can show you how to use a simple system. This is what I'm learning, guys. Am I there yet? No, I'm sharing with you what I'm learning and what I'm super excited about because oh yeah, for the automated program, that's what I was talking about. I always thought, man, if I could just automate, what's the catch? No catch. I'm just teaching you a way that you can make online income. Okay. And yes, I do sell a program at these levels. And if it's right for you, you can go in, you can purchase it and go from there. But I'm going to tell you how it works. And I'm going to teach you how you can use it based on, I'm showing you what I've learned and what I've discovered and what I'm super excited about for you to be able to make online income. Okay. And I'm telling you, this blueprint, you guys see that I share this blueprint. This blueprint is what I'm following, and how there's 58,000 people in the community I'm part of that are also following the same blueprint, and we're generating six-figure income earners, and people are making some good money following this simple system. Okay. And I want to share that with you. And I'm super excited because, like I said, I wanted to automate my income. I didn't have a whole lot of time. I worked full time and I needed something that I could put in place that was going to work for me 24/7, but also be able to work for me when I couldn't be there. So I go do the things that I want. So that's the other thing that you need. You need one system. Okay. And that system needs to be automated. Sorry, this is so small. I gotta find a different way to do this, but just bear with me on this today, guys. I appreciate it. I stay home right now off TikTok earnings. I need to be able to boost that. Oh, awesome. What do you do? Do you do affiliate marketing? Do you do TikTok shop? How do you make money, profit? Let me know. That's awesome. How do you do that on TikTok? And this could be a possibility for you. Okay. So you need one system, one offer, one system. Okay. Like I was saying, you need that works for you 24/7 so that you can go do the things that you want. Okay. Just live gifting and baths. Oh man, that's pretty good. Okay. So if you could do that, do you have a pretty big following already? You don't have to have a huge following. Yeah, you got 3,800. That's pretty good. That's awesome that you're able to do that. Just all that. Always open to other streams. Yeah, and this is what's cool, you guys, is this one offer and this one system. Literally, as you focus on that, you can, you can, you'll, sorry, let me get this right. You unlock other streams of income. Okay. And I'll show you how that works. It unlocks other streams of income. This gal, I think she has, I don't know, 26 streams of income. I have 5 streams of income already. Okay. And I'm growing and learning and I'm adding more. And so we'll show you how that works. Okay. And what you need is one daily routine. Okay. The way you make money online is Number one, you gotta have grit. You gotta have and you got number two, you gotta be consistent. Okay, and you don't quit. Okay, making money online is not simple. I mean, it's not easy. It's simple. There's simple things that you can do. And if you have a system and offer and you have that daily routine and you just do it every single day, you're going to be successful and you're going to be able to make money online. Okay. So, how do you build income through system and skills, not hustle? Okay. One thing that we're taught growing up just to go get a job. I'm interested and willing to work smart with dedication to exceed. Awesome, Moose. That's great. Then that is this. This is for you. You can do this. You don't quit. You work smarter, and yeah, dedication is what it takes, and you can do it. So, as I'm talking here, guys, you guys can go to the link in my bio, get the blueprint that talks about this, okay? And then you can watch a video that explains a little bit more after my live, though. But you can go to the link in my bio, get the blueprint, and then you guys can check that out. Also, there's the little icon down here, the little orange icon that you can submit a form, and then I will personally send you an email about the blueprint. Now, the other thing that I have too is I'm building a community of dads who want to get out of their job so they can be stay-at-home dads without sacrificing their income. You don't have to be a dad. You can be single. You can be a mom as well. Okay. But I am building a community where in that community, we're learning about the 4 keys to wealth: faith, leadership, financial literacy, and leverage, which is leveraging business systems, which is what we're talking about here today. And as you submit that form, you'll be presented, and you go to my community, and you can join that if you so choose. We'd love to have you. There's lots of free resources in there that you'll be able to learn, and then profit. There's other multiple streams of income that we're going to be adding in there too, as well. Um, so income in 2026 is built with skills and system. Okay, me as a software test engineer, I couldn't just go work as a software test engineer. I had to go to school. It took time. Had to go to school. And I also learned a bunch of stuff online, which improved my skills. And the more skills I've gained, not only in technical, but in leadership skills, the greater value I've become to the marketplace, which means the more money that I've made. Okay. Between my technical skills and my leadership skills, the leadership program that I'm teaching inside my community and sharing, it literally increased my income by 40 to 50% just because of leadership. Okay. Now that's the one thing that definitely is not going to go away with AI is leadership and human connection. We're worried that AI is going to take over everything. This is what I believe. Okay. I'm in the tech industry. I use AI every single day in my job. Okay. Is AI smart? Yes. Is it going to replace some jobs? Yeah, you bet. Hey, Natasha, how are you? Happy New Year to you too. Appreciate you joining. Appreciate that. Yeah, this is going to be an awesome year, right? 2026. Let's talk about AI. AI is going to take over some jobs. It's not going to replace everything though. Okay. It won't. Just like the internet, we had the dot-com boost. Okay. The dot-com bubble that happened where everybody's saying, oh, the brick and mortar stores are going away. Everybody's going to buy everything online. Okay. It has had a shift in that. How many people did their shopping online this year for Christmas? Yes. Yes, people should be doing digital marketing as jobs are going. Yes, exactly. How many people did their shopping online today or this Christmas? I know I did. And we did some in the brick and mortars. Have the brick and mortars fully gone away? There's probably less of them, but they're not fully gone. It's the same thing with AI. Okay. AI is not going to take over everything and it will never take over human connection. I can guarantee you that. It's a robot. It's intelligence. It's not a human. Okay. It can't have emotion. So, where was I going? Okay. So how do oh yeah, skills. You've got to learn the skill of digital marketing. Okay. And that's how, and couple that with a system. And it's not just hustling, it's not just working extra time, it's not working a second job, it's not going and doing the side hustles to make a little bit of income to get ahead. It's literally taking your skill, upping your skill with a system that you've put in place, and then as you work that on a daily basis, we're going to talk to you what's your daily routine here, okay? We're going to talk about the daily routine, and we're going to talk about what are the three things you need to do and learn skills in order to build this as a business, okay? So, number 1, you need to learn how to get attention, okay? Now, how do you get attention online? Well, you get attention through posting videos. Apple user and Eva B77, thank you guys for sharing the live. I really appreciate that, you guys. And the DV8, the follow, you guys, awesome. Thank you so much. Um, Listen, you guys, I'm tripping all over my words, stumbling through this. I'm learning, I'm getting better. And Natasha, thank you for reposting that. And this is I'm trying a different way, so bear with me on sharing and my message with you guys. And hopefully this is working. Give me some love in the comments. Let me know what questions you have, and I'd love to continue to share that with you. Thanks for sticking with me, and we'll get better at this. If I can do this, anybody can do this. Okay, you don't have to be perfect. That's the thing. The thing is that you just implement and execute. Just do it, okay? And you get better at it. Okay? So, how do you get attention? Well, you post videos. Okay? You do a 7-second video. This is what Michelle, and I'm getting better at this, guys, and I'm going to be better at posting some 7-second videos and 30-second videos, not 30 minutes. Wow. You can do a 30-minute video. That's going to be YouTube though. But I'm talking about doing some short form videos here on TikTok, okay? 7-second videos and 30-second videos. And 7 seconds, you're going to give examples of what you can do. For example, okay, if you are going to work and you get up and you make your lunch, set a camera up, take a video of you making lunch, and then overlay it with, this year, I won't have to make my lunches anymore because I am following the simple online blueprint that works for me 24/7, and I will be replacing my income with it. Drop blueprint in the comments if you want the details. Okay, that's a simple 7-second video. How does that get attention? Does that relate to any of you guys? When you go to work, do you have to get up and make your lunch? Yeah, you bet. There's a gal in the community. Her name's Amy. She's a single mom, and she worked 2 jobs, and she wanted to get out of her job. And when she saw this, she got so excited and started posting these videos online. She built the system, followed the tutorials, followed the instructions, and then she started posting online. And she'd go out in the car and she would eat lunch in the car, making her videos. Why? Because that's the time that she had. Okay. And her videos were her sitting in the car eating lunch, saying, I'm not eating lunch with my coworkers because I'm out here taking a few minutes during my lunchtime, building my business that is going to replace my income. And I'm learning how to make money online. Drop blueprint in the comments and I'll share the blueprint I'm following. Whatever, something like that, right? Can people relate to that? If you have a simple online business and you're able to replace your income and it's going to give you your time back and not have to work 2 jobs, but be able to have income coming in, what are you going to do? You're going to do everything you can to make that happen. Thank you for the live, Natasha. I appreciate that. That's awesome, right? Thank you for the follow, James. You can do everything, right? And so you do simple videos like that. 7-second, they're called B-roll videos. Doesn't take a lot of time. Okay, you just overlay the text on it. TikTok, I love TikTok because it's super simple to do. And you're getting people's attention. Okay, you're attracting them, you're getting attention. Now, the 30-second video, what you're going to do there is you're just going to share how excited you are. Okay, where are the dads out there that want to be stay-at-home dads? I found this incredible online blueprint that's a simple system that works for me 24/7. I'm super excited about. If you want to learn about this blueprint, drop blueprint in the comments. I'd be more than happy to share it with you. Okay, it's really that simple. That's a 30-second, that's 30 seconds. Here's the other one. Still living paycheck to paycheck at the end of every month. Listen, I understand what that feels like, living paycheck to paycheck to the end of every month, because that's me. But here's what I found that I'm solving that problem, so I'll no longer have to live paycheck to paycheck. I found this simple blueprint that's teaching me online skills with a system that I could have that works for me 24/7, so I can do it around my job. If you want to learn more about this blueprint, then drop blueprint in the comments and I'll share the details with you. Super simple 30-second videos, and you can do those on a every day. Super simple, right? Okay. Now, let's see. And you can share the reasons why you got it. Another reason, the reasons why I got it is 100% profit, 2-hour workday, and automated system. Okay. What you're doing is you're raising people's awareness and you're guiding them back to your system. And then your system does the follow up for you, does the selling, and does all that work for you guys. I remember when I was building my network marketing company, I worked my tail off. Okay. Selling a product, making 12 bucks per product. And I made some money, but not for it was not worth the amount of time I put into it. I hated this. I hated bugging my friends and family. You've heard of the word go for no. Okay. You go out and you try to get as many no's as you can, because the more no's you get, the closer you get to the yeses. Okay. It's a numbers game. Anything is like this is a numbers game. In business, it's a numbers game. What are you doing? You're sorting people out, finding the one that can use your solution that you are offering, your product or service that has the problem that you're offering to solve for them. Okay. When you're doing network marketing and you're manually talking to people, you're calling a lot of people. You're doing DMs. I spent time because I went through all my names list. I literally went to the malls 2 or 3 times a week trying to find somebody. Well, after about a month of that and finding one person that I think they signed up, or I don't remember, they bought the product. I think they did that and then they were gone. I'm like, that is a waste of time, because I would go to work, I'd come home, eat dinner, and I'd give my wife a kiss goodbye and tell my kids goodbye and go contacting at the mall. And then I would come home, my kids were in bed, my wife was in bed, and I literally hated that. Okay. So when I found this that allowed me to make 100% profit, do it in just 2 hours a day, and I can show you how to do it where you can batch it. We're going to talk about that. Well, that's what I do. Okay. And it's an automated system that does the finding for me. And I just have to work and post stuff online that works for me, continues to work for me out there. I've had some people, post and comment on my videos from 2-3 months ago. People come and join my community that saw my stuff months ago. Okay. Using technology to find people and sort through people, I'll do it every day. Now, how do you do that? Well, one, you're going to leverage the algorithms on the social media platforms. Okay. Well, how do you do that? Well, number one, you've got to be very focused. Okay. You got to find out, who do you help? Okay. And you got to say those keywords over and over and over again, so the algorithms pick it up and they take your content and they push it to people. Everybody thinks it's magic that this happens. I can tell you it's not, being a software test engineer. Okay. I don't know the algorithms by heart, but I do know that it's just a robot following a program that is following code that says, hey, if this happens, do this. If this happens, do this. If this happens, do this. It's that simple. Okay. And what are the goals of the platforms? What do they want? What do you guys think the platforms want? Put your comment in the comments. Happy New Year, you guys, by the way. It's 2026, the second day 2 of 2026. Hope your year's getting off to a good start here. But what are the goals of the platform? Their goal is to keep you on the platform. Why? Because the longer you're on the platform, they can throw ads at you. And how do they make money? Well, they make money by people um, putting ads on their platform. Okay. And they'll throw those ads in front of people that are interested in what in that ad. They find that out by your behavior online. Okay. So if you can get attention and you get people watching your content and they're interested in your content, what are they doing? People are staying on the platform. Okay. And so they're going to take your content and they're going to push it out to more people. It's that simple. It really is. It's no magic, but you've got to learn the skill of communicating and telling your story correctly and who you help, and you got to solve a problem. Okay. Me, I help dads who want to get out of their job be stay-at-home dads without sacrificing their income. Okay. That's what I do. And I do that through this simple online business, this blueprint. And that's what I help them follow and implement to be able to replace their income online. Okay. So that's number one. You want to get their attention. Okay. Number two is trust. I don't know about you guys, but I don't buy from somebody that I don't trust. If I don't trust somebody, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go buy something from them. Okay. Um, that's human nature. We only buy from people that we trust. So how do you gain that trust? Okay. Well, these are your 30-second videos, and they can also be 1-minute videos. Okay. And in those, what you do is you educate. You educate. Over here is you make people aware of who you help and how you help them. Okay. And that there's a different way. Like for me, again, try backing up just a bit. A lot of people think the only way to make money is to trade time for money. Okay. There's other ways to do it. Thank you for the follow, my man. I appreciate that. Okay. When you're building trust and you're educating them and you're sharing, not just sharing your story, people can relate with you. Me, I'm a dad of 6. My wife and I have been married for 26 years. I'm still living paycheck to paycheck from my job. I wanted something different because I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck, trading time for money, working those extra hours, not getting ahead, and costs keep going up. And I need something on the side to supplement. And ideally, I wanted something that would replace my income. Hello, thank you for joining. And this is what I found, because you can do it. And what I'm super excited about, you guys, it's 100% profit, 2-hour workday, has automated systems that work for me, which means I can still work my job, pay my bills while I learn this skill and build this, and it will replace my income. And then I'll be a stay-at-home dad and be able to be home with my family. Okay. How many people related with that? If you did, drop a 1 in the comments, guys. Related in some form. Okay. You want to build trust and you want to educate them on how this is going to work for them. Okay. Take that in a 30-second video and teach them how to share your story, how to structure a video, how to post online. What is your net annual currently from this pursuit that you are teaching? So that's like asking somebody, hey, how much do you work making your job that isn't necessarily the best thing? Okay. I am at the beginning of this and learning. So, I haven't made a ton. Let's put it that way. I'll be directly honest. I'm not going to tell you the exact amount because that's personal, but I am going to tell you it's not replaced my income yet. Will it? Yes. Just like any skill. It's funny that we ask those questions sometimes, and I get it. You want that proof, but that doesn't mean it's going to work for you still. Well, if it's an easy way to vet you, thanks for being honest. Well, I don't know if it's the best way to vet, because if you're going to go be a dentist, how much do you take out on a loan and how many years of school do you go to be a dentist? 8 years, I think, 10 years, and you're hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt and you still haven't made a penny being a dentist. I'm going to ask, it's like going and asking a dentist, hey, how much are you making? You've been in, how much are you making? And you're still in school. Well, I'm not going to be a dentist because they're not making anything. Why do they keep doing it? Well, because there's at the end of that learning and the education, they can go and start a practice, right? And be a part of a practice and go start their own and be able to make the money and replace it. I get that. No different here. Okay. If somebody's still learning the skill and you base your decision off of somebody still learning the skill that hasn't made a ton of money yet, you're actually shooting yourself in the foot because is this for everybody? No. Is everybody going to make money from it? No. Why? Because most people aren't going to be dedicated, aren't going to go learn that skill, and they let the negativity go in, and it shuts them down, and they stop, and then they think it's just it's not real, and then it's never going to work for them. But that's not true. There is people making money online today. You can watch it, you can see it, especially around this platform. How are they making money? Because they are learning a skill. So be careful of the questions you ask because you may get an answer that you don't realize that you really didn't want that may actually shoot yourself in the foot. You got to really vet out the whole process and realize that it's not going to work for everybody. Okay. Is this working for me? Yeah, it's working for me. Am I seeing success? Yeah, I'm seeing success. I'm getting leads. I'm building my community and I've made some sales. So there you go. Hopefully that helps, but don't base it on just by somebody and what they made in it, okay? Now, I understand if they say, "Hey, I'm making money," okay? Hopefully they are. Hopefully they're being truthful. I'm being as honest as I can be, but I'm not going to tell you exactly the amount I make just because that's a personal thing for me, okay? Um Anyways, so you got to build that trust, okay? You got to educate them. Then the third thing you want to do, okay, that I am learning is you want to convert. Well, how do you convert? Well, most people we're trained and we're so used to being told, "Hey, Javin, the great, awesome. Thank you, my friend. Stick around. We're in the middle of talking about how to turn a simple online business." Okay, we're on what it takes to build income in 2026 through skills and system. And we're talking about how to get attention, build trust. And now we're talking about converting. And what we're following is this blueprint that you can get access to. You can fill out the form down here, get access to it, and to my website, and to my community where I teach the 4 keys to wealth. We learn about the 4 keys to wealth, and that is faith, leadership, financial literacy, and leveraging business systems. This is one of those systems. Marketing life with Tina. Thank you for liking the live. I really appreciate that. So thanks for jumping in, Javin. That's where we're at. So converting, we're told our whole life what to do. Go to school, go get a job, when you can go on break, when you can take vacation, right? We're told that. Thanks for joining the fan club. I appreciate that. That's awesome. And so we got to lead people to the next step. Okay. And what that is a call to action. Okay. A CTA. What's that next step for them to take? Okay. Me, go check out the blueprint. That's the next step. Okay. We also have webinars. I'm going to invite you to come and be a part of the webinar next week. We will be having a free webinar. I don't know what day it is. But if you want access to that free webinar, go get the blueprint and then I'll email you the blueprint and then you'll get an email from me. Basically, you'll be into my automated system. Well, I will email you the webinar and you can just reply back to me too saying, "Hey, I'm interested in the webinar." And then I will make sure you get the details and personally send you the email when those details come. Okay. So you got to lead people to the next step. That is the call to action. Okay. Now, this is where I'm going to bring in, you don't need more hours, you guys. Okay. I don't know if you guys can even see the yellow on there. Barely. I'm trying something new here. We'll see if this works. Okay. You don't need more hours. You need one daily routine. And that's a brand new marker and that's not doing very good. I guess I got to put these upside down. You need a daily routine and you need to do that. And you can do that in 2 hours a day. Okay. You follow this in 2 hours a day, you're going to be successful if you're doing it the right way. And you've got to do that through the skills on how to connect with people and how to find people. Okay. Not trying to convince people online. How many people go buy something just because people are trying to convince you? Or even the fear of loss. I hate the fear of loss motive, that people use to try to scare you into buying. I think that is wrong and it's not right. And I don't do that. Okay. All I'm saying is that if you want to make money, you want to learn how to do it online, here's an option for you. Here's what I do. I'll help you. I'll coach you. If that works for you, great. If not, that's okay. It's not for everybody. So, how do you do this through daily pay? How do you track daily pay customers? Okay. Let's see. We're on to green. You do that through, you take 1 hour a day and you post 3 videos on social media. Okay. Media. Okay. 3 videos. You do a 7-second, a 30-second, and a 1-minute video 3 times a day. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. 3 times a day. Okay. And I told you I'd tell you how you can batch. So what I do, because I, working full time, actually just my job just kind of ended the end of this month. I'm looking for other opportunities too while I'm continuing to build this. I'm so grateful I have this as a foundation though, because I'm so much further ahead than I would have been if I would just start now, which is why I started this a while ago, because I wanted something in place that I could lean into if ever need be, as well as build it to replace my income. And so it just happened so be that my job ended sooner than I got to the place to replace my income. But now I just get more time on this. But when you're working full time, it's hard to split out, carve out some time during the day. So for me, what I originally started doing was okay, kids, we're going to bed at 9 o'clock. I'd go to bed, be in bed, sleep 10 o'clock. Then I'd get up at 5 a.m., do my prayers or scriptures for a half hour, get ready, wake up, and then I would take a 2-hour block and um, I would work on these 2-hour money making activities. And we're going to go through the other ones here in a minute. Okay, that works great. Then I discovered, man, you can batch this. So if you work 5 days a week, you get Saturday and Sunday off. Well, you take one of those weekend days and you create all your content for the next week. Okay, that's what I do. Like today is Friday. I'm going to go and I'm going to lay out what my content's going to be. I look at the previous weeks, that the videos that did really good, and I literally recreate those. Because if I'm getting good views, I'm getting good engagement, why change it? I just recreate them. Okay. And then I'm also going to add other pieces of content in there that I want to test and see if I can get more engagement and more views and, obviously try to go viral. Okay. And so I lay that all out. And then on Saturday, what I do is I get 7 shirts and I put my content up and set up my phone and I literally record each video. Boom, 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 boom. Or I create them from B-rolls or whatever it is, right? That I'm doing. And then I'll schedule my Saturday videos and then I'll schedule my Sunday videos. And then come Monday morning, I still get up at 5 a.m., go through my schedule. But instead of, spending a full hour posting 3 videos, I'll schedule 3 videos. It takes me like less than 10 minutes. And then, thank you, Wealth Wrangler. Appreciate it. You too, my friend. Happy New Year. Hope you have a great year. And then what I do is I go live. Okay. The other thing you can do, number 2, let's see. I am on green. Green. I do, so there's 30 minutes of free ads. Now, I'll be honest, I haven't done this yet. I started that a little bit, and you just create a 5 to 7 minute video on YouTube, okay, that talks about this and how you can make money online. and how that's possible. It's just a simple video. And then you post an ad saying, hey, I'm looking for dads that want to replace their jobs by building an online business. We teach you everything you need: your phone, your internet, and and you need to be dedicated and consistent. If you're interested, go check out my video. Okay, he goes to my video, they get the blueprint, and if they're excited, then we help them. We help them get started. Okay, it's that simple. And I've got I think I did. I created a video. I need to redo it. Anyways, Michelle O'Neill, who's my mentor, she did this and did the three posts a day, and she built literally to a six-figure income within 6 months following these steps. And I'm excited about that because um, that means I can do it in 2 hours a day as well. Okay. And then you got 30 minutes. You take and you do comments, reply to comments, and emails. Okay. If you're taking more than 30, I got to put minutes here, 30 minutes. I got to do this a little differently. That just looks super like busy on there and so much on there. This is the first time trying it. Hey, my friend, appreciate you being here, but that's kind of, anyways, interesting. Comments and emails, okay? And if you're taking longer than 30 minutes, guess what? Congratulations, you're making money. Okay. And then the fourth thing is automation. When you post those 3 social media posts out there, you are literally planting real estate, digital real estate that continues to work for you 24/7 for months. It doesn't go away. Okay. That's automation. The other part of the automation is you have a system that have a website with a capture page. Okay. Then it goes to a video page, which goes to another video page. Okay. That goes to a page here. Both of them go here where they can go and make a purchase. And then there's a whole follow-up automated system that does the follow-up for you, does the selling for you. And that's the whole system, guys, that is there for you, working for you, open to the world 24/7. And what all you need to do is take your 3 posts, learn how to create attention posts, posts that create trust, posts that convert, give people call to actions. What's that next step? Okay. Reply to comments. Now, free ads, you can do free ads, or what I do is I go live. Okay. And learn how to go live. And when I first went live, super scary. You can tell here I'm not perfect at it. I'm not the smoothest talker, but I'm here sharing from my heart what's helping me, what I'm excited about, hoping that I'm going to help somebody else as well. Okay, that this could be a benefit for you. And you guys do that, and you have a system, you have the one offer where you can make 100% profit. You have one system and you do your daily routine. Guess what? You're going to be able to make money online in 2026. JH, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. And Cosmic Troll, appreciate the follow. I love our TikTok handles and names, guys. It's awesome. Appreciate you guys joining in the live today. And yeah, that's basically it. That's how you make money online and how you can do that in this coming year of 2026. So if you want to learn more and you want to get the blueprint that this is all built off of, just go to the link in my bio up here, okay, and register your email. And then after that, you'll come to the video page there. You can watch the video, but there's also a link there that you can come and join my free community. The other way you can do it is this little icon down here, this orange icon. You can go submit that form through TikTok, and then I will send you a personal email that will show you where to go to register your email and how to join my community. But then also, after you submit the form, you'll have the opportunity to come join my community. And in that community, we're learning the four keys to wealth of faith, leadership, financial literacy, and leverage. And that's leveraging business systems, automated systems to be able to make money. Now, there's one thing I forgot, I didn't mention, talking about how this one offer can unlock multiple streams of income. Here's one example. Okay. When you when you purchase one of these options, you get a website. Okay. And you set up your website. On that website, you're going to have this little icon down here. That is your little affiliate icon. And that you'll just get automatically. Now, if you're sharing and teaching people how to make money online and they see that, they're going to go, oh, I want to go use that same system they're doing. Because literally, I'm going to show you how I'll talk here in a second how you can do this with actually not virtually, no monthly expenses. This is what's cool. Okay, if they click on that and they purchase obviously that system, yeah, Patrick, it's Legacy Builder program. You're right. You get affiliate money for that. That's another stream of income that's just automatically going to happen that you didn't even know about. I can show you how to go live on YouTube using StreamYard. And if people click on that, that's another stream of income that you guys can make. Okay, there's so many ways. Just one offer unlocks so many ways and so many multiple streams of income, you guys. So, what was I going to talk about? So, let's see. About that. I told you I was going to come back to it. Now I can't remember it. Anyways, hopefully I'll remember here in a minute. Appreciate you guys joining. Any questions that you have? What was I talking about? Man, crazy. Oh yeah, no expenses per month. So literally you purchase a program, okay? It's a done for you system and website that you get, and you get all this training, okay? We have live training on Mondays. You get a live training on Monday through Zoom. Okay. Thanks for the follow, Patrick. Appreciate that, my friend. And Tuesdays, tech calls. So you get tech support. And the cool thing is, I didn't say this, it's actually master resale rights. So you get the 100% profit. I didn't talk about master resale rights. All master resale rights is this phone I got through T-Mobile. Okay. This is a Motorola phone. Did T-Mobile create this? No. They got the master resale rights to resell this phone. Master resale rights are all around us. Okay. It's no different here. Okay. You purchase this, you get the website, you get all the training, and then you get to resell that at 100% profit, which is amazing. 100% profit, guys. Think about that. Okay. And you purchase that. Okay. $900. Get you the live training, get you all the online courses and training, okay, the e-learning. And then there's a $39 fee that gets you access to support and get you this website. I'm telling you, $39 for a full website and emails. You guys, that's a steal. If you want a website, you want somebody to go build your website for you, it costs thousands of dollars, a couple $1,000 plus. And so $39 you get that, and the support, the tech support, is support for you, but also anybody that purchases from you. You don't have to tech support them, but they can plug in tech support there too. Now, I help my customers. I don't leave them stranded, but there's that option too that, if I don't know the question, then we can go tech support and have them help, right? But that's there to support you. And then the only other fees that you have in there is you got to buy a domain, which you can get for like $15 on GoDaddy, or on cheap namespace or cheap space namespace, something like that. You can get your domain name pretty cheap, and then you just need a professional email, and you get that $30 to $60. So literally from $1,000, you get a business in a box, and then that you can run that monthly with no expenses. Okay, it's crazy. This is such low risk. It really is. I looked at doing a franchise. I looked at going and doing a franchise. It was a gourmet burger franchise. And the guy who started it, I know, he's my friend, he's my neighbor. And he's been super successful, and he turned it into franchising. And there's franchises that are popping up, and he's being successful. And those franchises are being successful. So I'm like, oh man, maybe I should go do that. I'm tired of my job, tired of my career. And so I went and looked at it. I met with him, got all the documents, started reading through them. For me, the average price to start a franchise of that kind of franchise is 500 to $600,000. Did I have 500, $600,000 laying around? No. Do I have some equity in my home? Yes. But I looked at that and I'm like, okay, I could do this. And for me, actually, there was an opportunity I had to be able, because there was, anyways, I could have done it around 350K. And I looked at that. I'm like, okay, if I do this, I'm going to have to quit my job because I need to make the money. I want to pay this off as fast as I can. And so I need to quit my job. And then I'd be working 12, 15-hour days every day, 6 days a week because they're closed on Sundays, which is awesome. And I couldn't see myself doing that for the next 5 years, hoping I could pay off my $350,000 in debt. Okay. And then being able to make enough that I could make enough to live off of while I'm working that. Okay. That was a huge risk for me. And I'm like, I can't take that risk. And I don't want to take that risk. And so when I saw this, I'm like, this is the best option for $1,000, which you guys, 212 million TVs are sold every year in America. And the average price of those TVs is $1,000. Okay. For the same amount, you can buy a business in a box with master resale rights that you can set up and use and sell and make money. You already have a business. Lynn, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. And you get all the education you need to learn your skills. So you get the skills and system, you guys, all of it done for you. This is the best way to learn digital marketing as a beginner because it takes all the guesswork out, but your skill of marketing, and it teaches you how to market. And you learn that skill. No different than learning a skill how to change oil. No different than going to school, learn a skill, to go get a job in that skill. Same thing. You learn this skill, you implement it, you're going to make money online. It's that simple. But for some reason, when we go and look at making money online, we expect to not have to learn a skill. We can just post some videos, have a website out there, and we just expect to start making money. Doesn't work that way. There's actual skill and process and things that you have to do in order to make money online. Okay. It's not a get rich quick. And I can't guarantee it because I don't know you and I don't know how hard you're going to work and how consistent you're going to be and how committed you're going to be to it. And if you're really going to learn that skill or not. One thing I can say, if you learn that skill and you don't quit and you're consistent, well, you're most likely going to make money. It's the same thing. Okay. So, the risk of this is so low, you guys. It's awesome. So appreciate you guys joining. If you want details of the blueprint, you can go get the blueprint for free. Appreciate you guys being here. The second day of the year of 2026. Marzipan, appreciate the follow. And go get the blueprint. Or you can also come down to this little orange icon here, submit the form through TikTok Service Plus feature. And then you'll also get the opportunity to come and join my community in school called the 4 Keys to Wealth, where we're teaching faith, leadership, financial literacy, and business leverage. I believe if you have all 4 of those keys in your life and you're growing in all those areas, you have a business, one system, okay, and you're leveraging business systems and you're building multiple streams of income off of that. That's what we're teaching. Financial literacy, if you know how to manage your money right, okay, instead of money managing you, teach the offense, defense, and playing field of money following this, guys, the 47 principles. Most financial programs, all they teach is the defense, not the offense and how money works, okay? Faith, yes, faith in the Lord Jesus Christ and God, our Father, and how we're his children, okay? Faith is the foundation you've got to have. And then leadership and having leadership and being able to lead yourself and helping you grow to become that person that you need to be in order to be successful and own a business. Okay. There's no doubt about it. if you're the same person you were in 2025 and you be that same person in 2026, you're going to get a repeat of 2025. That's just the way it is. You've got to grow and become a different person. And those 4 keys to wealth is all about that, helping you become that person that you were meant to be, that you have potential to be, to help you be able to change your life, help others do the same thing. And number 1, build on your relationship with God and your wife and children and those your friends and loved ones. Those are what true wealth is if you have those healthy relationships and you're growing them. You have the tools. I see money as a tool. When you have the money to build and increase and help build and improve those relationships and pour into those relationships, and you're able to go and serve God and serve others, serve in your church, serve in whatever your capacity, whatever you choose to do, you're going to live a fulfilled, wealthy life. Okay. I'm not talking just money. I'm talking all aspects. And that's what we're teaching inside my community. I'd love to have you join me. I'm creating a movement to help dads become stay-at-home dads without sacrificing income, and moms and dads, parents, because I believe that parents need to be home with their kids. They need to be home with their kids to raise their kids and help them. I believe that's the main issue and problem with our society. And so I am here to help those people, anybody who want to be stay-at-home parents, stay-at-home dads, stay-at-home moms, be able to be home with their kids. And so that's the purpose of my community. So you can join that there. Again, you click on the link down here. I'll personally send you an email on how you get access to the blueprint, and then as well as the community. But you can also then click on view my website, and you can go look at my community and join it there too. It's totally free. And I do have to approve it. So yeah, excited. I'm excited for this next new year, guys. Last thing, we're going to finish with this. Imagine this, guys. Imagine being able to wake up in the morning. You don't have to get anywhere. You don't have to get up and get ready and go to a job. And you look at your phone and you have a notification that said you just made $900. How would that change things for you? What are you going to do that day? Are you going to get up, have breakfast? You're going to spend your couple hours in business. And then what are you going to do the rest of the day? You're going to go take your child. This is what things I would do. Excuse me, my kids are in school. I'll go get them, pull them out for lunch. Say, hey, excuse me, let's go to lunch. Where do you want to go? Let's go eat lunch, and be able to sit and just have real conversations with them and be present for them. Be able to go spend time with your wife, your spouse, and be at home, go on a date with them in the middle of the day, or during the summer where everybody's at work, you take your family, you go up to the lake up in the mountains, and you boat on the lake, or you jet ski on the lake, whatever, you paddle on the lake, and you're just out having time and being present with your family. And imagine this, you get to the point where you've built your business to a point where it's no longer effective or worth your time going to work for somebody else. And you walk into your boss, you sit down, you've scheduled this meeting with them, and you say, I'm sorry, but I am no longer, is it affordable or makes sense for me to work for you anymore? And you say, I'm done in 2 weeks, or this is my last day, and you walk out. How would that feel, guys? How would that feel? Harold, I'd love to be a stay-at-home dad, but what is a job here? About how much does it cost? So it's not a job. This is your actual, it's awesome that you want us to be a stay-at-home dad. That's great. That's who that's who I want to help. And it's not a job. We're trained to be in jobs, so we're so used to having to work for somebody else. But this is a real simple online business that you can make consistent income in 2026 following a system. And the cost, $900. We have 4 levels, 900, 600, 300, and 100. And literally for under $1,000, you can get a full business in a box that'll teach you a skill with systems. And you don't have to hustle, but you leverage systems for your 24/7 automation. You learn these skills on how to get attention, trust, and convert, and help people then you can make an income online in as 2 to 3 hours a day. So if that interests you, Harold, if you just want to take a look, go get the blueprint. The link's in my bio. I'm actually about ready to jump off. Um, but you can go get my blueprint, and then there's a video you can watch, and then you can also come and join my school, SKOOL community. Come join my community and be a part of our group where we are learning the 4 keys to wealth: faith, leadership, financial literacy, and leveraging business systems. This one offer, one system that can turn into multiple income streams. So hopefully that answers your question, Harold. Do you have any other questions? Anything else, guys? But imagine being able to do that, guys. You can do it. And this system, this process can help you do it. Okay, you bet. No problem. You can do it. It's literally a system that you can do around this. The thing that attracted me is I'm a dad and I work full time, but I want to replace my income because I'm stuck. I can't make any more than I'm already making unless I climb that corporate ladder, which means more time away from my family. And I don't want to do that, and more stress. And I am living paycheck to paycheck. So I'm like, okay, I was super excited when I found this because I could make 100% profit. I could do this within 2 3 hours a day, and I can do it around my life, and it works automated for me while I'm at work doing the things that I need to do. But I can make money that will turn into full-time income as I continue to grow it on a consistent basis. That's what got me excited about this, and that's what's doing. Matthew, I'm blessing the first 10 people who messaged me bills for the new year. All right, let's see here. Okay. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to jet. You guys, thanks for joining. Hope you guys have a great new year. On Monday, I'll be going live again early in the morning. Love to have you guys come join me. Make sure you follow me. And yeah, go get the blueprint, a link in my bio. And if you guys want, if you have questions, please reply to me at that link. And then if you don't see my email within 5 minutes, go look in your spam, okay, and then reply to me, and then then it will continue. My emails will continue to go to your inbox. Reply with any questions, and I will personally answer you with those questions. Any questions you ask me, okay? All right, you guys, awesome. Hope you guys have a great day, and take care. And Happy New Year to y'all. Enjoy your last little bit of your vacation. Take care and have a good weekend. Bye. All right, guys on YouTube. See you guys. Take care. Bye.